Okay, it's been a long week, but look what is here. Black Friday sales last Friday happened. Fanatec had some pedals on special, the Club Sport V3s. So this is it, just went and picked up from the post. And it's Saturday now, so it's 1 week delivery. And I cannot wait. This is like the biggest upgrade of late for my sim. I like to think of it as it's like phase 2, because as you see here, when I got into sim racing, I first had I bought an old Logitech. Oh, I can't remember the old, like real cheap ones, but it didn't even work with the computer. So I started off, we're playing racing games on the computer with mouse and keyboard. It was terrible. I then forked out 300 Australian dollars for the TX, and it come with the Ferrari Evo wheel, which was cool. And then I picked up secondhand Next Level Extreme chassis. So the wheel would come with the stock pedals. You'll see that they're plastic. They go off the distance traveled, not load cell, and the pressure given, which is what this will be all about. And hopefully, well, I'm very confident this is like the biggest upgrade to your performance, really. So really excited to see what they look like. The box is massive. I did not think it was going to be this big. Oh, and one thing is, so the Black Friday special was the Pro pedals, which I don't know if it changed anything other than maybe the face of them, or that could just be the picture they used. Maybe it's exactly the same, but it comes with like a brake performance upgrade. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I haven't read into it. I assume it either gives you some changes, like maybe you can change how dampening the pedal is, or how strong you need to press into it. I'm not really sure. It's not here yet though. For some reason it's coming on a different post strut, even though it comes from the same supplier. And here we are. So first thing that you see, Fanatec, the difference. I didn't know that was their slogan, I'll be honest. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, let me sit this here. Professional camera angles, I know. Because I'm not going to be able to get this out otherwise. Let's just open. Here we go, so the dramatic. Very dramatic because it's not happening. There we go, the dramatic, flawless opening. Wow, alright. So like I said, big box, pretty hefty. I mean, it looks heavier than it is. It's probably 6 kilograms, something like that. Wait, it says the difference, you'll see, the difference, and you pop that, between ordinary and extraordinary. That's some interesting box design. And you pop it open again, is that little extra. Huh. This is the real moment. The most expensive outright purchase I've had so far with the sim. Next up will be SimLabs chassis, so they can handle direct drive, and then pretty much, like, that is a pretty solid setup. If I would have had enough money, I would have ordered SimLabs, because they also had 15% off for Black Friday. Uh-oh, we haven't thought this through very well. I've just got the normal ceiling light fan on, because there's not too much sunlight today. Can you see the shine? Oops, kick the camera. The shine to the aluminium though. God. That's gorgeous. That F just shining off the sunlight. I don't know if you can get a glimpse like I can. That is so impressive. Wow. Thought we'd move into this room so we can get a bit more sunlight through and have a proper look at pedals. So pretty heavy. Like, yeah, that's a solid 6 kilos or so. Pretty much if you're at the gym, like imagine picking up like a dumbbell, like one of the 10 kilo dumbbells. Almost, even though I said 6, it might be a little bit heavier. And it kind of reminds me of that. It's a cool design. It's smooth, it feels like wood. Your hand grips. Whereas they're a bit more slippery there. around the back, pretty simplified really, like they hide everything well. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about that could be damaged is in there. See the cord just hanging out? A couple of wires. I mean, I guess you have to upgrade and mess around with the brake pedal a lot, but oh, it's got some pressure to it. But still, it'd be cool if there's a little case over there, because you never know what happens in the post, or when you're unboxing even more so. They're pretty though, aren't they? They're actually pretty. Proper pretty. Cool, I love the colour finish. The black will go really good with the frame and everything. Now let's undo that little box with all the bolts and things like that and see what we can do to get it all sorted and ready to go. Ready to use. Now remember, this is what it comes with in the picture. I don't know if I'll use these though. You can see, it does look like it offers maybe a bit more adjustment on the angle that we're running. You see that we have the pivoting little things you can tighten up there. We have a more rubberized finish here on the actual pedal face. So it could be good, I think, for the sake of just getting use out of it quickly, because I want to use it today, that we're not going to mess around with this stuff. I think we'll just keep it as is. I don't know if that looks as good either. Tell me what you think. We have some cables, we have another spring in there. Oh, and we have the grease for that as well. So you can see some cables here. That will be straight into the wheel. Oh, it's real smooth. The actual, as it gets really towards the end, this section actually pivots a little bit. So you see, kind of goes downward. Don't know if it might be hard to see there once the spring gets down, but geez, that is gonna, I know how much this is gonna add to the experience, because like if you're trying to like 60% throttle, the difference between 50, 60, 70% on the brake with the plastic ones is like, it's just so easy to do. Like you accidentally tap it too hard, bang, lock the wheel. So let's get this hooked up and then I'll just do some hot laps and see how they go. Sim is set up, the pedals are on there kind of. I'll show you what I mean by in a second. And I've already cut some laps on the iRacing just to test it out. Got the hang of it a little bit, and fortunately enough, you see him down there, this week is actually the week where the V8 supercars, the new ones, launched. So we have the new Ford Mustang GT, which is one I have, and if you've bought the old one within the last 2 years, you actually get it for free. Same deal with the ZB Commodore. And they are so unreal, so what more perfect of an opportunity to show the pedals and how they go. I mean, and also check out the ZB Commodores and how they sound. And yeah, Lime Rock Park's been updated. It's such an awesome update that iRacing have done for 2020 Season 1. And with that said, we'll finish this video off with some laps. I'll put the camera where you can kind of see the sim, and I'll record on OBS, which is currently going right there now. Gotta be so gentle with these cars. The brake, it was a lot to get used to when I was cutting laps before. Compared to the plastic, like you gotta be rough with it.
Got a slow car on the left. Slow car ahead. Go right. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. .94. all three. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. .81.